The story of the centurion's servant. Now, when Jesus had entered Capernaum, now remember, Capernaum is where Jesus' ministry is located. Capernaum is a resort city on the Sea of Galilee. It's beautiful, beautiful. When he had entered into Capernaum, a centurion came to him pleading with him. So a centurion is a ranking official in the Roman army. He said, "Lord, my servant is lying at home, paralyzed, dreadfully tormented." I want you to notice something very interesting in verse 6 already. This man was a Roman, and he addresses Jesus as Lord. Jesus said to him, "I will come and heal him." The centurion answered and said, "Lord, I am not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed." Now, at this point, this has kind of piqued Jesus' interest. He's called him Lord, and he tells Jesus, "There's no need in you coming to my house. I'm not worthy for you to come to my house. All I need you to do is speak a word." Now, this is a military man. He is a centurion. When he says speak a word, what is he saying? All I need you to do is give a command. All I need you to do is issue the order. And the centurion answered and said, "You speak a word and my servant will be healed." Then verse 9, he explains, "For I am a man under authority." Now, let me read it again because I left out a very important word. "For I also am a man under authority." So he's recognizing in Jesus that Jesus operates under authority, that Jesus is under somebody's authority. Well, who does Jesus tell us authority he's under? The Father. The things that the Father says to me, I say to you. The things that I see the Father do, I do. So Jesus was under the Father's authority. The centurion recognized this. He said, "I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this one, go, and he goes, and another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it." Now I want you to notice in verse 10. You know, people use the expression, when we want to stand before the Lord and hear Him utter the words, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant." And we all certainly do want to hear that. But can you imagine the people that are standing by when this comes out in verse 10? When Jesus heard it, He marveled. Do y'all know what it takes to make Jesus marvel? I mean, this was a man that saw the lame walk, that saw the dead raised, that saw blinded eyes, that saw demons cast out. And when he heard this man say, "I also am a man of authority," all you have to do is speak the word. Jesus marveled. And he said to those who followed, in other words, he turned to the people around him, and he said, "Assuredly or verily I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel." Now, you know, there are times in our Bible that Jesus says, "How is it that you have no faith?" He says, "O ye of little faith." He gets on to him one time, "Where is your faith?" But in this one, and with the woman that he called a dog. You remember the woman he called a dog? She says, "That's true, Lord, but there's enough crumbs that fall from the master's table for me to get what it is that I want." And Jesus commended her on her great faith. By the way, she wasn't from Israel either. Neither is this man is not a Jew. He said, "I have not seen or not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And I say to you that many will come from the east and west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the sons of the kingdom will be cast out into outer darkness, and there'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, Go your way, and as you have believed, so let it be done for you. And his servant was healed that same hour. This is a man, this is a soldier that understood authority. He said, I have men under me. And when I tell them to do something, they do it. Now, in the Roman army, you didn't question orders. When you were commanded to do something, you did it. And he said, I understand that. And he also understood that when people that are above me, when a magistrate tells me something, then I've got to do that also. When a general tells me something, I have to do that also. But when I tell my men, they don't hesitate. Because I understand authority. And I understand that when you issue a command, when you issue the command for my servant to be healed, when that order goes forth, I know it's going to happen. Now, apparently, now listen to me very carefully. I've been trying to make this point for 4 weeks. Apparently, understanding authority enables you to operate at a level of great faith. Did you know that little faith will get your needs met? That's when Jesus told him, a little faith. You know, the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. Understanding authority causes you or enables you to operate at a level of great faith.